I honestly still can't believe this is a wig, and a closure wig at that. And I installed it at home on my own. Now, the first time I got it installed, it was done by a professional. It's a company called House of Wigs here in Dallas, Texas. And when I tell you the way they did the installation, it was tea. I gotta show y'all what it looked like because it looked so phenomenal. But I'm a hair girly and I was curious if I could maintain this at home on my own, and I absolutely could. And so I'm going to show you how I installed this closure wig behind the hairline. I feel like it's giving scalp. If you want to get this and achieve this look, I believe it's a 2x5 closure wig. Don't ask me too many questions about the wig itself because literally all I had to do was go in, they measured my head, they like did everything, they made the wig, and then they installed it. And so now it's like, I know it's the perfect size. And they also did the color, which really actually matches my natural color. As you can see a little bit right here, you know, it's a little bit darker because I need a actual color touch up. But this just goes to show that you can install a wig at home and by yourself. And literally, when I tell y'all, this installation method is unlike anything else I've ever seen. I don't know what it is with the wig closure behind the hairline that really just be giving scalp. My name is Candace Janae. I am a digital marketing and automation strategist and full-time content creator. I love all things hair and beauty, which is exactly why I'm getting into this wig today, baby. I'm gonna take y'all through everything that I did to wash, prep, and style it. I'm not gonna get too much into the styling. I'll do a whole nother video for that, but I hope you like my video. You first wanna start by washing the wig. I used purple shampoo because it's blonde, and that just helps reserve the color. Now, when it comes to washing it, I like to make sure that the water flows on the hair the direction that it's gonna go as opposed to tangling it. I keep my hand in place where the part is. That is so that I don't mess up the part the way that the stylist had it, and it just keeps me honest and not getting it tangled. I then towel dry it and put it on this wig stand that I bought, and this just helps me to get ready to prep and style it. I attach the wig with these clips that they came with, and I pull it right on down and start getting to the prep work. Now, of course, you want to go ahead. Of course, I washed and conditioned it, but you want to make sure that you brush through it with a weave brush, whatever you want to call it. I use a brush, and then my goal is however the hair lays, it's going to dry that way. And I want to kind of not like mold it, but basically make sure that it lies in a way that is, you know, going to be cute. And then I go in with a fine tooth comb and be able to do that around it. And then that way it's going to look nice and flat in time for my prep. And the final step is going to actually be to blow dry the hair. Now, this wig stand that you can see, it has this like wide mouth open situation looking lady. And that is just so that the blow dryer can actually go in there. So now that I'm pretty much done prepping the hair, I get to put in my blow dryer and it'll work just fine. So I put that in there, turn it on, leave it for 20 minutes, and it dries. But I make sure that I use this attachment that has. It comes with the wig stand, and you basically just hook this on. And when you hook that on, it stays in place. I usually like to close both doors of my bathroom when I do this so that I can keep the heat in that room. And it usually only takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And by the time I'm done, it literally is ready to curl. Now it's time to go in and style the wig. I like to style the back of the head while it's still on the wig stand and leave the front open so I can style it later. All right, so we're at an important stage of the game. We are actually about to install my wig and get my hair in order. So at this point, all right, blow dried my hair. I washed and blow dried, okay? So that's why she look a little rough. She look a little rough. I'm about to put a little oil on this, straighten my leave out, and then style it with the rest of my hair. One of the most important things is to make sure that whatever you're about to straighten actually is combed through. Okay, so here's my wig. I've only curled part of it, as you can see, because I want to curl the front while it's actually on my head. But you know, I just used the wig stand to curl it. I tried to make sure that I maintained the part when I washed it the way that the hairstylist did. The wig itself has 4 clips, so it has like a clip right here. It has a clip right here, so you see where the hairline is, and it has a clip right here. So it has 4 clips in the front, and then 1 like big clip in the back. I just like to make sure that the adjustable bands that they have in here are snapped on here properly, because you don't want them to snag your hair. So I'm just gonna hook that on here. So now we've got the wig and we are going to install it. Now, the thing, especially if you have like braids that are a little bit older, you want to take it in and scoop the hair a little bit with it and not just like put it back in there. And then that's the way that you make sure that the wig stays actually in place. So I'm going to put it on my head without clamping anything down yet. But the first thing is to make sure that I am aligning it with the part. So you see how it's not aligned with the part right here? It's a little dark. But then, woo, you switch it over to where the part is, and baby, it looks like, oh, that could be growing out of her scalp. Now that I know where I want to place the wig, I'm going to go in and clamp down the clips. I like to go in and just push back and just make sure I aligned it with the part. And that's in place. And then I'm going to do the one on the other side first, just to make sure it's laying right and it's in the right place. So, okay, now y'all see the clip. Now I'm gonna go in, dig down, and scoop back. Okay, now we can see right there, it's still where it needs to be. So you can make whatever set adjustments. Okay, y'all see that? It's getting in there. And then I'm gonna clip the rest of the wig. Now we see that it's installed, okay? The wig is installed. Now, I'm gonna worry about the part situation later and like making sure I fully line that up. But right now, this is the wig behind the hairline situation, and it's installed pretty well. Okay, I want to make a quick note on this. One of the things that you need to do is make sure that when you part your leave out, that you part it a little bit over and not directly in line with the part from the closure, because if you try to make it look even, it's going to look fake. But I really think that once you implement it to where it's off center, it looks way more natural and it's easier to hide. The other thing is that if that closure isn't sitting directly on the scalp, you can pull the wig a little bit tighter to make sure that it sits, and you can clamp it further away, if that makes sense. So closer to your ear on both sides, and that'll help your closure to sit closer to your scalp if it's bothering you that you can see it. My stylist told me the way to do it is just make it look a little messy. And then it's like, if it's messy, don't nobody really care. Like, cause it's like flowing, you know, it look a little like, oh, it's supposed to be like that. So it's like, don't be looking too close at my hairline. Cause now it's giving, I feel like it's giving scalp. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, I feel like it's giving scalp. All right, now let's get to the actual curling it. So I like to curl my curls away from my face. Doing with the little curling iron with this, but it might not do what I want it to do. Clamps. So we're gonna clamp that right. This is what it looks like. All right, we're gonna unclip. I have no idea what this is about to look like, child. I'm just gonna throw my hair around. I know it sounds crazy to be like, you just did a whole bunch of stuff to your hair and then why would you? But this is the secret to bigger hair, okay? So if I want big hair, which apparently I said I wanted to go for today, I have now added curls in it. Now you might be like, that's a lot, that's doing too much. I don't care, it's my hair. Your curls are naturally gonna drop. Okay, so let's see in the front what it's looking like, because I just wanted it to be able to have like that certain look of where, yeah, it did what I wanted it to do for the most part. I gotta fix this and how it's laying. But yeah, no, it did exactly what I had wanted it to do. All right, so now that you've seen me do all that, and I can't wait to drop these pictures in time for my special occasions that are coming up. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, like I'm real big on, just tell me whatever your questions are, because I would love to make a video about it or even answer you in the comments. If you are new here, please do me a huge favor and introduce yourself in the comments. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, comment blondie, because I think blondes have more fun. Now, my name is Candace Janae, and I'll see you on the next video.